Good morning, everyone. Sheila here in Boho Daydreams, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. It's early, but wow, it's just beautiful, beautiful. It is so good to be home after being gone for nearly 3 months. Yeah, it's good to be back. I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning and a lot of organizing so that it will just be a little bit easier for me to get things done. Anyway, I'm going to pop up my info. I am Sheila Genrich at Boho Daydreams, scoghill4@gmail.com, and Facebook group is Boho Daydreams, and I'm going to link that all in the description box. So what I'm going to show you is not in Etsy. I have an Etsy shop, but it has some digitals in it. None of this is in Etsy because it keeps the costs down to crafters because Etsy fees are high. So I'm just gonna quickly have a walkthrough with what I have available. Now, as always, there's beads. I had a lot of requests for beads. So I put together some, I got them tangled, some bead strands. They're just beautiful. So anyway, there's beads. There are some bead dangles that I put together. So there is a set in the beautiful aqua turquoise teal. They're so pretty. So there's a set with the gold findings. Then there is also a set, where are they? With silver findings. And I don't do silver very often because I find it a little more challenging to work with, and to find the quality in the findings is not as easy as it is with the gold. So there's one set of these. There is a set of pinks in the silver, and these are only sets. So there's a set of 10 dangles there. Really pretty in the beautiful little pinks with some pearls. There's also a set in it's like a, I don't know what you call it, like an eggplant, aubergine. They're really pretty. So they're done in the gold, and that's a set of 10 also. Then there are a few things that got missed from the retreat that I just kind of found laying around here. So there are some stick pin dangle sets. Ooh, I love cobalt, and I did so many cobalts. And if you had asked for these and I didn't ship them to you, I'm really sorry. They were sitting in a pile. So there's 4 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And these came back from the retreat with me. There's also 2 half yards of this beautiful gold and rhinestone trim. One is a lighter gold and one is a little more of an antique gold. So there's those. And then I also found one packet of these, and these are vintage trims, and they're very beautiful. Oh, they're so gorgeous. There's a yard of each on this card. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, yes. So then I have some trim packages available. Let me just pop them all up, and we'll take a quick peek through them. And we'll start with the gold one. The gold is absolutely gorgeous. I had several people asking for gold, so that's why I did up a gold one too. So we're not going to look at all the pieces, but I'll just show you just kind of a quick peek through. So there's a huge piece of this. Look at how gorgeous that is. And you can cut that down. Oh my goodness, this one, I just love that. And you've got all sorts of stuff in here that you just cut it up, cut it down. Lots of mirrors. One of my favorites. I love this one. And then there are a few pieces of the sequins. Now I get asked from time to time, how do you use this? And so I found, if I can find it now, I had them. Oh my goodness. Where'd I put them? Oh, here they are. I got asked, how do you use these pieces? So we're just going to clean this up and then I'll be right back. So this is a journal that I started for somebody a year and a half ago, or maybe even longer. And it was a process journal that I started on YouTube. But I use the fabrics, I use the textiles, and I use the jeweled pieces. And I just love how that looks on the paper in our journals. It's just beautiful. So anyway, there's that. This is the second signature. And you just kind of like cut pieces up, cut them off and cut them up. Okay, so then there's the gold one. Then there is a very colorful boho package. And it's very pretty. I tried to find my most colorful pieces. So it's going to be wrapped in a piece of very beautiful trim. So soft. And then there's just all the different colors that you can imagine in a boho journal. I love these. There's two different pieces like that. This is now all but gone. There's just a lot, and it coordinates quite nicely. In the boho world, it all matches. There's another piece like that. I've been saving the greens, and I thought, I don't know what I'm saving them for, but so I put them in here. Now, this boho package has every peacock and elephant that I have. And once these are gone, then they're gone. I won't be ordering more because they're actually quite expensive just because of all the embroidery. So there's a whole bunch of these. Every color I have. I did these for the retreat too. They were a little bit different, but they were all gone, so I guess they were loved. So there's that. So that's the boho one. There is also a neutral one. Neutral in taupes to ivories. And it's tied with a beautiful piece of organza. I love this. This is kind of a white-ish antique gold. And I had asked for several rolls of that because that's my favorite. But alas, I only got one. So when that's gone, it's gone. Sometimes I can't get the things that I have ordered before. Sometimes I order several and I only get none. So, or one. Okay, so there's some of this. So it's a very neutral-ish palette. This is beautiful. I wanted several of this, but I only got one roll. And then just all the different pieces in the neutrals. Just do a quick flip through. This is one of my favorites. I hope I can get more of that. I have it in the two different colors. And this one too, I love that. I love them all, but you know how you kind of gravitate to your favorites? The sequined pieces. Lots of taupes. And I even found one of these. I love this. This looks to me like a flower garden, a trellised flower garden. And I found it in neutral. And I didn't know I had that. But that's what cleaning up a warehouse will do. Just a very neutral palette. So there's lots of pieces. So there's that. So that's the neutral. And then, let's see, oh, and there's one more. One more in blues. And it's more like French blues. It's all related. It's a beautiful piece of damask ribbon. And then just, oh, I love this one. It's one of my favorites. Just all the different shades of blue. I tried to follow everybody while I was still away, but it became impossible because the service that I had, because I was in such remote areas, it just didn't lend well. So I missed a lot of things. I missed a lot of your emails. Even before I left, I missed them. So if I never got back to you, it's because I probably didn't see them. And by the time I got to Edmonton, the service there is so spotty, I couldn't even make calls out just because of where my kids are located now. It became rather challenging. Isn't that pretty? These are the butterflies, flower butterflies, all in the French blues. So anyway, that's it. That is what I have for now. Hopefully there will be some textile packages soon. I'm working on those, or I will be working on those. I'm going to pop up my info one more time. This is going to be linked in the description box, Sheila Genrich, scoghill4@gmail.com. And I also wanted to just mention the dangles, these dangles. I have many videos on all the different components of how to create dangles, from making loops to making the dangles to making stick pins. And I try and link most of what I can in the description box so that you can use the same thing I use, because I think that's important. And because I've used them, I know that either they're quality or they're not quality. But that being said, even then, sometimes I will get things I didn't order, or the quality has changed in the meantime, or they've sent me something I didn't even order. And I'm not very good with sending things back. So I have this array of weirdo, oddball things. And so there are some bead dangles that I put together that I really love with how they look. And I'm going to do a video update on using some of the things that just the size was wrong or you didn't know what to do with. Anyway, hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will be back sometime soon with a bit more. Bye-bye.